So let's take a quick look inside. Literally, we haven't put a single thing in here. Still got all the tape. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Clueless Dad. Today we're going to take a look at this Hitachi R-S38FPH refrigerator. This is my new office. We just moved in. We had to get a refrigerator. I like this one, and let me tell you why. So the first reason I got this one is actually because it is really heavy on the refrigerator, not so heavy on the freezer. So in this space, this is sort of the kitchenette part of my new office. This is only about 61 or 62 centimeters wide. So basically there's like a 595 millimeter size refrigerator, which is kind of standard. And this is the biggest one, or one of the biggest ones at a reasonable price that would fit that width. There's some like double door ones, which are a lot wider. But in this case, this is pretty much it. And the reason I like it is because it's actually 2/3, or at least 2 of the 3 compartments are for refrigeration and only 1 is for freezer. So according to the energy label here, this has 275 liters of refrigeration space and only 54 liters of freezer space, which is down here. So this is actually kind of a flexible space for like vegetables, or you could put, some drinks in there, I guess, and it's accessible without having to open the main door. And you can also adjust the temperatures in these 2 zones separately. So either you want cool or mild or whatever. So I like those 2 features. The reason why I don't want a big freezer is because this is an office, right? So we're only here during the day. Mostly all we're doing is putting drinks in here and maybe some lunch boxes, occasional snacks and stuff like that. Once in a while, maybe some ice cream or something that you would want to put in there, but pretty much not. We don't have, unlike my last office, we don't have a sink, we don't have a stovetop here. So pretty much it's just microwave stuff that's coming straight out of here. Maybe people are bringing it, maybe they're buying frozen meals. So yeah, a little bit is basically enough. So rather than paying for a gigantic one that is 50% freezer and 50% fridge, which we don't actually need evenly balanced, I decided to go for one that's basically not even 2/3. It's like, 5-to-1. It also has some nice features. It has an ice maker. It also has like the eco mode and the child lock and some other stuff. But probably most important is it's grade 1 on the energy efficiency label. So it has like an eco mode and it has a lot of little small things. And even kind of stupid things, like it actually has like an alarm, so if the doors open and start beeping at you, which actually is probably pretty important. So that actually could save you a lot of money. Like just imagine if there's like Chinese New Year's coming up, everyone's going to be gone for a week, you leave the door ajar and this compressor thing is running continuously. Not only that, but then everything inside is melting. So yeah, actually not so bad. So you might notice that this door opens this way. There's actually a second model for the door that opens the other way. That's the FPHL model. And they actually asked me when I bought this, which one do I want? So I guess they keep them in stock. I think they definitely have more this way because this is like the default one. But I was in a kind of a pickle because there's a cabinet here, this little Buddha thing, and there's also a counter here that we need to access for our pantry stuff, and there's a door here. So I can't cover the door. So the question comes up, well, which way is better to open it? There's actually basically, 2 bad choices. So if I had it open this way, if I basically got the L model, it's going to hit this thing and you can't actually open the door all the way. So that's kind of annoying, like especially if you want to take something big out of there. But the way that it is, there's actually another problem, which is of course that it can open all the way and now hit whoever's here or block the way, because this is actually goes into a closet. So yeah, kind of a lose-lose situation, but I think it's probably better this way. And who knows, we might move and keep this refrigerator, so it might be better in the future. It's actually okay now. So let's take a quick look at the door. So you have actually a number of controls. I'm really old school. I usually get the cheapest refrigerator I can. Normally I don't have ones with all kinds of fancy controls, which is kind of new to me, but let's take a look at them. So on the buttons here, it has like the child lock first up at the top. That's kind of important if you have kids. It also has a special cooling mode, which gives you 2 choices. One is eco and one is quick freezing. Just imagine you just came home from the supermarket. All your raw meat is about to spoil because it's been super hot outside. So you can just dump it in there and it basically cranks up the compressor and cools things off as quickly as possible. And then you can switch it back to eco mode. There's an on-off switch for the ice maker. If you don't need ice, don't waste time with it. There's also settings for both the refrigeration level as well as the freezer level. So you can basically do min, standard, and max. So, depending on what you need, probably min is fine just for drinks and stuff like that. So we'll probably be leaving it there. I don't think we're going to put a lot of stuff in the freezer either way, so just save some energy. So let's take a quick look inside. Literally, we haven't put a single thing in here. Still got all the tape on all the stuff. So as you can see, the door shelf size is pretty good. It's actually got 2 zones. That's not too bad. Up here, we have a egg rack, which can fit up to 18 eggs. I don't think we're going to use that much here. It's got kind of some variable height shelves, so if you have like tall ketchup bottles, you can hopefully still fit them here. Maybe smaller things can fit up here without wasting space, and you still have some space under here for other tall things. So that's kind of cool, hopefully useful. The rest of this stuff is pretty standard. This is the, I guess it's kind of the tank to put the water in for the ice maker. And now you can hear the beeping sound from the automatic door alarm telling you, hey, your door's open. Actually, not that loud. Here's the middle drawer. There's not too much to it. There's basically like a plastic shelf which can use for small things, and then a deeper one if you want to put, I don't know, bottles or something in there. And here we have the freezer. So again, nothing special. The ice, I guess, ends up in here. There's a little scoop. So I don't know how useful this is actually going to be. It's nice to have, I guess. Once in a while when you need ice, you really need ice, so it's good that it's here, I guess. So as you can see, it's like 54 liters worth. Not too bad. Okay, so let's wrap this up. Actually, as you can see, I changed my clothes because it's 2 days later than shooting the last part. In fact, we moved in already, and so we've got the drinks in there. That's pretty much what we're going to be using it for, like I said, most of the time. We left the plastic on because why not, till it wears off or falls off. We still haven't used these guys at all, but give it some time. Freezer's still empty too. So anyway, so far pretty happy with Hitachi. Okay, so if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I'll be happy to try to answer them to the best of my ability. In the meanwhile, we'll be enjoying this. If there's any problems, I'll do a follow-up video about it, but I'm guessing it's a refrigerator. It can't go that bad, right? So anyhow, that's it for today. See you guys next time. Check out my other videos for appliances and obviously furniture. I got a ton of stuff I still need to unpack. We just got an IKEA delivery today. This is the new office, by the way. Okay, so see you guys next time. Bye. You know, having the stroller with me all the time up in the overhead bin. As soon as we get off the plane, pull it out, unfold it, and walk off. You know, literally that could save you 15, 20 minutes right there.